Every other piece we cover this month is going to be some kind of late-stage capitalist horror, because that is the monster we really love to drag out of the shadows.
So here's the twist. Lean into those shadows, and suddenly catharsis shows up. Sometimes joy, sometimes even power.
The repetition, the cycle, the sense that the pattern will always return no matter how much people pretend it can be stopped. It was supposed to be a one-off about evil arriving like the seasons, inevitable and unkillable.
But it hit such a raw nerve that it became the blueprint, not just for slashers, but for how horror could talk about systems, power, gender, violence, without ever spelling it out. So the real horror is not just the killer, it's the loop itself. Because if Halloween is just a story of machine-like pathology, she's the one who manages to jam a stick in the gears.
Marxist hat on, Laurie is the working-class subject, pinned down by forces too big and abstract to fight fairly, yet still finding cracks to push back through.
Now, we need to talk about Michael Myers, because if Laurie is the subject trying to resist, Michael is the system bearing down. A blank, faceless presence with no motive, no desire, just repetition.
Like capitalism, he has no reason, only mindless rhythm. It's the boss who regrets to inform you, the HR email that says, "We value you," right before deleting your job.
You could slap that mask on any CEO, and the meaning does not change.
Michael is not the glitch in the system. He's the system working as intended, stripped of community or care.
And what's left is velocity, efficiency, and cost. The end-stage product of capital. Tireless, thoughtless, and impossible to stop. Michael Myers is capitalism gone logical. The system's perfect shape. He's the rationalization system. Loud, ineffectual, always one step too late.
Yelling, "This isn't who we are," well, the shape is literally breaking down the door.
He's the warning label peeling off a crumbling system, because it's layered structurally, politically, and psychologically all at once.
It taught them how to see the shape of fear itself and how it keeps coming back. It's about seeing the patterns, the cycles, and the structures that shape our lives. When we recognize them, we have a chance to resist, even if only for a breath.